Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name's Lumin and today, Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning and the Fatesworn expansion. Yeah, there's an expansion for Kingdoms of Amalur. Bet you didn't know that. It's crazy. This game initially came out in 2012, then they remastered it, started in 2018 and released in 2020, and now, 2021, a year later, expansion. I love that they brought this back because this was a beloved game. A lot of people thought that it had tons of potential, but it was in limbo. Let's just say there was a bit of development hell going on and things were not as they were meant to be. It's kind of a weird situation, but I always loved this game because R.A. Salvatore was involved and he did the world building and the characters and the lore for the game, and that alone drew me to it. And there was actually meant to be a Kingdoms of Amalur MMO as well. This was supposed to be the first step towards that. But anyway, I realized that I hadn't done a character creation video for this, and with the expansion, Fatesworn expansion, just releasing now, December the 14th or 15th, I think it was, I think there's no better time, you know? And damn, man, it's looking really good compared to how it looked back in 2012. Like, really, really good. So, let's jump in. Let's have a look at everything on offer. And we'll take it from there. I'm pretty excited. We're going to start here with Almain. So you might be wondering why I'm already here, why I'm not in the main menu. Main reason for that is because there are a bunch of cinematics that you got to skip to get here. I don't want to spoil the story and stuff. I'm just showing off the characters and the character creation. So, we're going to start Almain, male and female. Then we'll go on to Varani, Ljosalfar, and Dokkalfar. Fantastic names. The Almain are a warlike and religious nation of storied origin. Many Almain come to the Feyland seeking freedom, while honoring the traditions of their homeland. Racial bonuses are blacksmithing, alchemy, and persuasion. As I said, we'll go male first. So, continue. Then, you get to pick your god, or I guess you could say your religion. It's interesting. You get to also pick none, which is, I like the idea of it. It just gives you extra experience. So, fire. Frekor, god of fire, and patron of the forge. Patron bonuses, fire damage, and fire resistance. Now, please forgive me if I pronounce any of these incorrectly. These names are difficult, dude. Feels like I'm busy with the Lord of the Rings spin-off book, if you know what I'm saying. Athene, goddess of wisdom and art. 10% mana. Sick. Thirdon, god of war, battle, and tactics. Physical damage and armor. That's sick. Mitharu is the god of order. That's health and mana. Yeah, balanced, as it should be. And then Ynadon, or Inadon. It could be either, I'm not sure. God of justice. 10% health. Then, as I mentioned, none. Beholden to no god. Your self-sufficiency yields its own rewards. That's extra experience. 1% sounds like it's not a lot, but if you get a lot of levels, if you play a lot, it'll add up. So let's go none for now. It doesn't really affect anything going forward. It doesn't visually change your character, nothing like that. Here are the presets. You get to pick a preset, then you get to customize. We're going to go with the first one, and we'll just take it from there. Ooh, faces. How does this work? There we go. These are all pretty stern-looking gentlemen. This guy looks a little worried. And that guy looks a little more stern than the others. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can really... the menu screams 2012, man. Oh my god. It's like you can't really scroll so nice. There we go. I got it. Okay, I got it. No, you can't put... It's very weird. You can like... pull in. It's not doing anything. And I'll just use the arrows, okay? I'll just use the arrows. So, let's pick the less stern-looking guy. Skin tone. Okay, you can go from pale. Oh, okay. They got some variations there at least. You know, they got the slightly yellower tones, the slightly oranger tones, the redder tones, the browner, the blacker. That's dark enough. Okay, we good. Eye color. Dude, I can barely see those eyes. By the way, I love this music. It's fantastic. It's beautiful, but like eerie and creepy at the same time. I love it. Man, everything about this game. Oh, so good. Okay, so I'm like trying to just see the differences here. There's not much. Like the eyes are so tiny. The guy's got little pig eyes. You can barely see what's going on there. Eyeshadow. Well, that didn't do anything. Is it doing something? I can't zoom in or out here, so... Oh, okay, eyeshadow darkness. Right. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, so it's like, it's very faint at the bottom here. You're gonna have to forgive me if I don't see it properly. I'm a little colorblind, but that's fine. I still think it's not all that impactful. Like, I can see it changing, but it's not that much. Okay, stubble color. I mean, stubble intensity. Let's fill the stubble intensity up and then change the color. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah. It's kind of strange that they let you change the color here, because, like, again, you can barely see what's going on, and if you make it that's just, no, there's no stubble there. There's no stubble. I see nothing. So there's actually an option here to take the stubble off the face, but when you go this way, it's not so much the color. It seems like it's more of the opacity that's changing, but it's weird because it's not from lightest to darkest. It's sort of just all over the place. So we'll take this one. I don't seem to be able to go even further down here, so, like, let's go here next. I always believe, and this is one of the things that I'll often say, is that they should let you pick the face first, sure, but oftentimes the hair it might want to be soon after the face, just because the hair, like, a lot of the time just really, really dictates how the character is going to feel and look, you know? Oh, I can turn him. There we go. Dude, what the hell? I couldn't turn him on the previous... Okay. 2012, man. 2012. I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry. Now I can turn him. I tried to turn him before. I promise. Okay. Very neat. Very neat and tidy. All of them are very neat and tidy. I wonder if the different races are going to have different hairstyles, dude. The musculature. That's impressive. Obviously can't whip this guy's shirt off to have a look under the hood, but, you know, maybe in-game I could do that. I always respect the mohawks. I think it's fantastic. All games should have mohawks as an option. Yeah, got the cornrows as well. That's great. I mean, it's a decent selection. And they managed to... Look, it's kind of rude saying it, but they managed to polish up a turd a little bit here. They managed to clean it up a little bit, make it neater. It wasn't so much a turd, it was just old, okay? So what they worked with here, what they had initially, it wasn't all that impressive looking because it was from 2012. So they managed to take this game and preserve the style, but just make it so much more clear and distinctive and neat and tidy. The whole engine still seems to work quite well, even with the remaster. So they did a good job. Let's pick this one, because I like it. Hair color. All right. So they did a good job with it, I think. Like, you're not going to expect to see fantastical hair physics with every single strand of hair being individually rendered or whatever. No, this is still an old game that they remastered, and you must know what you're getting into when you get into this. I will say initially when this was released, the price point was a little steep for me. But, you know, I was still sort of... I have the original. I got the original back when it released. But I was still sort of, you know, taken by the idea of a remaster of this. We'll take this one. Just because, like, dude, I loved this. I loved this. Okay, facial hair. Kingdoms of Amalur. Dude, anything R.A. Salvatore, just, it sits well by me. That's a decent mustache. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Okay. That's nice. Good beard. Can it get fuller than that? Can we get fuller than that beard? Not really, no. I mean, I personally think this is a nicer beard, but the full beard is kind of nice too. This is a nice looking character. So facial hair color, same colors as the regular hair. So you can actually sort of like pull it over here and pull it over there and get something that matches. You pull it over here and you pull it over here. You got it that matches, and so on and so forth. Cool. Eyebrow colors, exact same thing. You get to pick. Then, accessories. Jewelry. What do we have? That's a nose piercing. Okay. Eyebrow ring. Oh, nose ring. I can't zoom. Earring. Other ear probably. Yeah, it's a stud. Okay, big earrings. Small studs. Different nose ring. That is a strange piercing. That probably has its own name. Dude, you'd be surprised how many of these different piercings have their own names. Completely unique names. If someone told you that they were going to pierce their Phenumbrelina, you'd be like, ha, nice, you just made that shit up. Nope, they didn't make that shit up. It's actually that tiny little section of skin that is, you know, down at a 45-degree angle from the left ventricular artery in the eye socket. And you know, if you hit it just right on the upwards curve of the cheek, then good lord, that's the piercing that you're looking for, and that's the name right there. So you gotta respect the accuracy and dedication that's involved in getting these piercings, man. Wow, that's pretty cool. Those are nice. I don't like it. It does strike me as kind of weird that the humans have these little tusks and teeth and shit as piercings, like these things, but this is usually what you see on like orcs and stuff, but I kind of like it. What is that now? It looks like his mouth isn't anywhere near there. Wait, let's just remove the beard quickly and have a look. Should I just have a look? Okay, that must be a bug. That's absolutely gotta be a bug. Absolutely. 100%. I don't think that's like proper and real. Let's leave the beard on. That can't be. It can't be. It's fine though, I like it. It's nice. We're gonna stick with just something simple, you know? Something simple. That makes sense. Right? Yeah. Okay. Tattoo color. Tattoo intensity. I'm putting those both up so that we can sort of, you know, see them. And oh, wait. We gotta take the hair off. Facial hair. Boom. Dude, without the facial hair, this he's got a neat looking face. That's a jawline, dude. And that chin, that's strong. Okay. So I'm wondering if these are going to be like racial or if it's going to be the same on all of them. I mean, oftentimes games like these, they just give you the same on all of them and you sort of mix and match what you want. Because, you know, when you go into a game like this, I think it's sometimes cool to have that backstory for your character. So you're like, oh, but that's a dwarvish tattoo. Why do you have that on your human? Oh, well, maybe he was raised by dwarves. Maybe this little shit was dropped off somewhere in the damn mountains in a mountain pass and a dwarf found him there. Brought him home, raised him in the mountains, digging in the mines, singing dwarvish songs, drinking their ale, and, well, obviously adopting their customs. So you get to do that with your characters, and you know, you might be shouting at your screen, haha, you damn nerd. Yeah, man, absolutely. Absolutely. If that could bring more enjoyment to your game, be a nerd about it. Do what you want to do. Immerse yourself. Like this guy did, clearly. In mud or feces or something. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I mean, some of these are kind of cool. Like, I'm again not really one for tattoos, but some of them are kind of cool. Let's check the colors out. Let's take this one and we'll look at the colors and then the intensity. Okay, intensity is literally just an opacity. Okay. Colors. Oh yeah. Okay. The yellow is really... Dude, these colors are bright. Wow. See, this is something I sometimes miss from character creators, is proper colors. Like sometimes they forget and they give you these washed out excuses for color. Like you look at them and you think, okay, man, that's blue. Well, right. Maybe in an alternate universe where color doesn't exist altogether. But like that's really blue. Like that's impressive. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Take the tattoo off. Now we're back at the face. And that seems to be it. Okay. Looks pretty good. I kind of like it. Yeah. I must say I didn't expect all that much from the character creation here. But that was kind of okay. I want to go back and pick female now. Here we go. This is obviously something that I'm much more interested in. So, as I usually do, I'm going to just read these gods again. So that if anyone skipped to female immediately, you can still get to see the full picture. It doesn't take long. This is Vrakor, the god of fire, patron of the forge. Fire damage and fire resistance as the bonuses. Ithene, goddess of wisdom and art. Bonuses are 10% mana. Thirdon, god of war, battle and tactics. That's 5% physical damage and armor. Mitharu, the god of order, 5% health and mana. And then Inadon, god of justice, 10% health. And then you can also go none. You don't have to pick a god. That just gives you extra experience. We'll take that for now. Presets. Wow. Hell yes. Much respect to these guys for covering all their bases. They got the light skins. They got the dark skins. They got the bald head. That's great. Let's go preset 1. Let us begin. Faces. Far less stern than the male faces. Male faces all looked like mega angry. Yeah, okay. But you got some different shapes here as well. You got bigger lips there. I like it. I like it. Not so much in terms of like the cultural styles, like the eyes and stuff. You can't choose the angles and stuff like that. But like, you gotta understand that this is a race that you play in. So oftentimes, this race just doesn't look like that. This is what the race looks like. So this is what you're getting yourself into. If you want something different with slanted eyes, if you want darker skin color, if you want something more along those lines, then you know what you do? You pick the other race. Okay, eye colors, let's go. It's the green, bluish. Oh, what is that? Even more green. Is that gray? More gray, green, red. Sort of a yellow. What is? I don't know what that is. Purple or something, maybe. I can barely see. That looks like a whiter color. Yeah, let's go for the lighter one. Eyeshadow. Let's put the darkness full. See if it looks any better on the females. Definitely better. Like 100% improvement over the males. Which is not a surprise at all. But it's nice to see. Lipstick. Why did my males not get to put lipstick on? Hello? What is this? I would have loved this on my male, but it's fine. We'll put the dark one on. Intensity. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I see what I'm going for here. I'm sorry if this is not going to be up you guys' alley, but it's happening. You're coming along for the ride. Wait, I wanted to go goth, but there's no dark eyeshadow. What? Okay, we'll go for that one. It's fine. Alright. Hairstyle. Shall we? Okay, that's a funny little pretzel ponytail at the back there. A bagel tail. Okay, it's a bun. The pasty skin is not quite light enough. I think I'm wasting my time here. The short style's good, but I mean, let's see. Let's go through it and see. Okay, the bald head. Long hair. The mohawk. Is that not exactly the same style as that one? They are almost exactly the same. Okay, we're gonna go for long black hair. Yeah, it's not black enough. Eyebrow colors, exactly the same as the hair colors. This whole section here feels a little lackluster because there are no beards. Okay, so my idea of making a gothic looking chick has just been like shut down completely. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. So I'm abandoning that ship, and we'll do that. I'll still keep I like the lipstick, so it's cool. Jewelry. I feel like this is gonna be the same as the males. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be exactly the same. So this side, then it'll be that side, then it'll be both. Yeah, okay. So it's exactly the same. I remember, which is fine. You're going to get to look at them all here already. I'm not going to skip them. But it does mean that I think we're going to see the same probably across all the races. Yeah, that's alright. Double on that side. There's the lip ring. The nose ring. The double nose ring. The... Oh my god, what is that? I don't even know what you'd call that. That's when you're not fully committed to your piercing. Oh, jeez. Okay, she gets a lip ring. There you go. Tattoos. Intensity full, color black. Let's go. Ooh, I'm gonna put a tattoo on her. Just because it matches the... Ooh, matches the lips so nicely. That's the one I'm gonna put on. That looks sick. I love how it blends with the lip, dude. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Okay. Cool. I kind of like it. Again, if I had to pick my own one here, it would be this one. I dig it. I really like this style here. That one. Let's look at the colors quickly. I would make it black or white. Actually, white looks kind of nice too. Although, again, I do appreciate the fact that they use real colors here. You know, all tattoos don't look like they need to be 100 years old, weathered in the storm, you know. Oh, I could randomize. Oh my god. I didn't randomize on the human males. You'll forgive me, please. I'll go back and randomize there quickly. I apologize. Not bad. Like, the variation is there. I like that they allow you to sort of... You know, you're staying within the lines. But you are at least getting a little bit of variety. So within the lines, you get the variety. You don't stray too far from the beaten path. You can't make like a hideous abomination with weird distorted features. Okay. Alright. There we go. So, that's Almain. Now we're going to go on to Varani. Hardened by the high seas, the Varani are just as frequently pirates and mercenaries as they are shrewd merchants. They favor swords and daggers as seaworthy weapons. Okay. I mean, it doesn't say anything about that in their racial bonuses. They get Detect Hidden, Mercantile, and Lockpicking. Oh, these are different. So, gods or goddesses. Fire, Freycor, god of fire, patron of the forge. That's bonus fire damage and resistance. Njordir, god of water, patron of fishing and sailing. 6% ice damage and ice resistance. Then, Thirdon again, god of war, battle and tactics. That's physical damage and armor. Death, Belen, god of death. Interesting. 1% chance critical hit. 8% chance... 8% critical hit damage. Right, okay. Then Mischief. Lupoku, god of mischief, patron of brewing. That's 6% poison damage and poison resistance. And then None, which is just the experience bonus. Presets. These look like the Nord from Skyrim. Yeah, and you know what? I dig it. I think it's kind of sick. Nice place to start, I feel. Let's just take the facial hair off quickly so that we can... Oh my god, that's a mistake. If I'm ever about to do that and you have the opportunity, just tell me no. Lumin, stop. Do not take the facial hair off, because that's a big... It's always a mistake. You get to at least see the faces a little bit, but my god, do you get to see the faces a little bit. That's the problem, right? Okay, not a lot of faces here. You got the big chin, slightly comical looking guy. You got the guy with the slightly bigger lips. You got the sternish looking fellow. You got this guy who looks unsure about why his nose is the size that it is. And then you got the regular brutish looking fellow. We'll go with him. Skin colors. It doesn't look like it can go as dark. Yeah, so nowhere near as dark as the regular Almain. Eye color. That's cool, that's cool. I want to say maybe, yeah, maybe less colors as well. Okay, eyeshadow. Slightly more visible than on the males, but slightly less choices than on the males as well. Stubble color. Once again, it's like you can go in the middle here somewhere to take it off. And then it's just like random shit here. I really don't know. They have more stubble than the... Oh, this is actually changing the color now. Okay, okay, that's the gray one. And then you got like the black one at the end here. Okay. It looks like he's got these dark circles around his eyes. Is it this? Oh yeah, okay, he does. I was about to say. Right. I thought it might be off if I take it to the start. Alright, hair. Hairstyles. Bald head. Good shit. That's very straightforward. I like it. Okay, this was on the human one, the male one as well. Neat and tidy. Very nice. Shaved. Got a ponytail over there. Good shit, good shit. The short styles need to be there. The braids are new. Okay. The mohawk. Good. Good. That's the initial one that we had. Or is this the initial one we had? Either way, I like the braids. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That's sort of trendy. Very Vikings. I like it. Cornrows, and there's actually another one here. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. When you're feeling fancy, that's the one you'll don. Personally, I like this one. Let's check the hairstyles. The hair colors, sorry. I like that there's red. And there's nothing crazy or out there. Like, you're not going to be picking a pink or a purple. Even though you can do that with the tattoos, you're not going to be picking a pink or purple for... Let's change the hair color to the same as the facial hair, the same as the hair. It looks like there might be extra beards here. That's kind of sick. Almost dwarvish in their styles. Is this like tied in? Oh my god, it really is. Jeez, that's impressive. What the hell? I wish I could do that with mine. Wow. Oh my god. Dude, that's a work of art. Yes. Can I get some hair that connects to it? There we go. Gee. Well done, dude. So, if you're wondering about the facial hair colors, they are the same as the hair colors. You have the gray at the start, the black at the end, and everything in between. You can obviously mix and match. I'm not sure why I end up always with the same colors. It's my bad. Hold on. There you go. Let's try something different. Accessories. Jewelry. Exactly the same. So you got the stud in there. You got the piercings over there. Got the earrings. Got the stud on this side. Then you got both again. Yeah, both. Then you've got the one stud over there. You got the nose ring. I should probably take this off so you can see everything, but it's fine. You get the gist of it. Okay, the tusks. One tusk on the one side. Eyebrow piercing. Yeah. There we go. Fantastic. I'm trying to see if there's going to be something new. There's a lip piercing. There's the double. There's the double. This is the one over here. There is one new one then. Hold on. No, that's not new. Okay. So that's it. Same stuff. Let's have a look if the tattoos are going to be any different. No? Question mark? I think this is the same so far. Yeah. This seems to be the same. This seems to mostly be the same. Okay. Yeah, I remember that one there. Okay. This is the same. I'll take this one so I can show you the colors. There we go. I feel like the tattoos and the addition of them to your character's face could be pretty cool and pretty special if you can like figure something out that works well with the race that you picked and with the style that you're going for. I really think it can work just because of the bright colors and stuff. And I mean, obviously on top of all the stuff that you can do here, you can change things up in game with different armors and different well, anything really. And that's kind of sick. Your style in-game obviously can change as well. Now, I'm obviously not sure if there's anything else you can change in-game, but yeah, there's a lot of choices. So these guys, while they do look very similar to the Almain males, they are different enough, I suppose. I mean, they're about as different as like Britain and Nord in Skyrim, you know? It's about the same, but like, you get a bigger form here. More space to work with on the face, I suppose. They're definitely bulkier and larger. Less like ripped, I suppose you could call it. But yeah, they're cool. Okay, I'm curious about the females now. The old Varani female. Yeah, okay, dude. They scream in Skyrim Nord to me. I love it. Vrakor, god of fire, patron of the forge. The bonuses are fire damage and fire resistance. Njordir, god of water, patron of fishing and sailing, ice damage and ice resistance. Thirdon, god of war, battle and tactics. That's 5% physical damage and armor. Belen, the god of death. That's bonus to critical hit and bonus to critical hit damage. Mischief. That's Lupoku, god of mischief, patron of brewing. 6% poison damage and poison resistance. And then finally, nothing. That's just extra experience. Oh, yeah. So I think that if I had to look at these, I'd say maybe traditionally these might even look a little more beautiful. Like this is like, it's really nice. That's really nice. I don't know. They have these like real chiseled features, you know? I really like the faces. I don't know. Okay, skin tone. What are we looking at? Much the same as the males, where you can go about to there, and that's it. Let's take that one. Eye color. Standard fair stuff on eyes that are way too small. Eyeshadow. Let's take the darkness up. Yeah, it looks nice. I'll leave it on. Lipstick. One would think I'd be really good at this character creation thing after all these videos I've made, but that is not the case. Hairstyle. I still end up sort of regretting some of my choices. Let's have a look. Hairstyles. Oh yeah, okay. I still sometimes end up with characters where I think like, how did I get here? What the shit am I doing? No one deserves to see this. Then I get saved by the randomize function. You're welcome. I like it. I don't actually think there's anything unique here. That might be unique. No, it's not. It's not. These are all the same. Okay, so exactly the same hairstyles as the Almain females. Interesting. Huh. I'm gonna go with like a dark brown maybe on this one. There you go. Is that a dark brown? Or is that like a weird greeny color? I really couldn't tell you. Eyebrow colors are the same, so we're gonna pick the same one there. The hairstyle's nice. It allows us to show off the jewelry. Nose piercing. Eyebrows. Nose again. Earring. Earring. Earrings. Studs on both sides. Yeah. Is that called the septum piercing? It just like randomly comes to me. I was talking about piercings earlier. It's like... I don't remember the names. Like, for whatever reason, way back when I was given a primer on all the different spots you could pierce and what the names were and everything. It's cool. It's cool. That must be so painful. This one less so, but that one in the middle must be so painful. God. Then again, good lord, the eyebrows must be... This one also. This one just hovers in the air. It's like just taking a little chip out of the flesh of your lip there. Okay, we'll put those two on. Tattoos. Tattoo color, intensity, full. Cool. These are the same tattoos as before. But I will go through all of them just so that you can see what they are. And again, I will say, I am personally a big fan of the fact that they give you such nice colors. And they give you like, you know, the variety to make something special. I should be changing the hair so that you can actually see what's going on. There you go. I'm not sure how much your character actually shows up in cutscenes, but you do get some face time. So your character and the way it looks does matter. Even though you can obviously equip a helmet or whatever, it does matter, and you know, you're gonna want to care about it. Intensity is just the opacity. Huh. Okay. I like the white and the black the most. Yellow's kind of cool too. Right, there we go. Let's randomize. Okay, so like immediately they're making much nicer characters than me. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even a little bit surprised. Like, yeah, fine. God, just taking a shit on my creation. Thanks, game. Thank you. Yeah. Much obliged. Wow, every single one of these looks better than mine. Okay, okay, calm down. I don't want to be here anymore. Ljosalfar. Okay. The Ljosalfar are proud and ancient people from the frozen lands of the north. Ljosalfar judge themselves fit to divine right from wrong under wind, sun, and sky, and meet an even-handed justice. Alchemy, sagecraft, and dispelling are their racial bonuses. We'll go with male first. Interesting. Gaia, goddess of earth, the harvest and fertility. That's elemental resistance bonus. These always seem so small, but I think that they're actually pretty big. Like, it matters. Unshan, god of air, sky, stars, and the winds. That's lightning damage and lightning resistance. Ithene, wisdom and art, is 10% mana. Mitharu is god of order. That's health and mana. And justice in add-on, 10% health. Cool. Let's take air. Ooh. Okay, so these are... It's kind of weird because these look like dark elves, but if I am not mistaken, the last set of choices that we can make, the final race, also looks like it could be dark elves. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. So firstly, face. These do look like dark... Oh, he looks really worried. Wow. Not a lot of faces here. We'll take the basic one for now. Let's see. This is actually a big deal. The skin tones. Okay, so blues, greens, and sort of almost grays. Right? But it's mostly blues and greens. Let's go. Let's commit. Let's full commit to the blue. Then. Wait, where's the blue now? Is it all green? Am I just really bad colorblind here? I don't know. Eyes are a bit bigger. At least we can sort of see what's going on in there. This guy won't stand still. Let me look at your eyes, fellow. Okay, we'll just take... I said full commit to blue, so... Here we go. Eyeshadow darkness. Let's set that up. Put the color... Not a lot of choices here. It's fine. Stubble color. Intensity max. I don't know, man. Elves with stubble, it's always a weird situation. Sometimes they look fantastic. I actually felt like Skyrim had pretty good elf facial hair as well. Like, sometimes they look really good, like wood elves or whatever. But other times they just look a little weird. Here, I mean, I have yet to judge, I suppose. Let's see. Let's put the stubble on the let's put it on like a darker color at the end here. There we go. Okay, hairstyle. Let's go. Are there new ones? It's interesting that it starts on the bald style. I'm guessing they're going to be new ones. I think that this hair color just does not suit the skin color. It's like the most like obvious clash that you could possibly have. And I mean, it's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of unfortunate because you cut yourself out when you have a lighter and then a colder tone on your skin. Then when you go for these warmer and like darker colors on the hair, it looks weird. You need to go for a cold color as well. So if I mean, this is now again from my limited experience. So if I'm going for something that'll work, it would be like I'd go for, let's say, a mohawk, and then I'd try and make the hair color like a black, you know, so it doesn't clash with the skin color. Maybe that's just me that thinks so, or white, so it doesn't clash with the skin color. Let's check the facial hair out. Here we go. I think that looks like infinitely better because you've got these matching. Again, I just told you, like in the previous section, you know, I oftentimes regret what I make and don't see the beauty in it. And then I randomize and I think to myself, well, holy shit. Okay, so they have actually curated the facial hairstyles here. You don't get all the same styles. There's different ones. Like these are all unique here at the end. I like that. It's kind of nice. So, facial hair color. It is the same as the hair colors. So, you know, you can line them up and match them up. We're going to go with gray because it actually looks kind of cool. Eyebrows, same thing. Oh, but we're going to miss out here. Good lord. I always have this problem. Okay, no facial hair. I'm waiting for them to have unique jewelry on one of these. I'm waiting for it, but I I don't think it's coming. It's definitely not coming, is it? And there's still this one, huh? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Tattoos. Oh, not the color. So, if there are changes here, I guess you can let me know if you see them or spot them or whatever. But, like, if there are changes, I haven't noticed. Because I mean, I guess I'm not paying enough attention to this, but again, if there are changes, they're not substantial enough to tip me off. I'll know when I get through to the end. If there are any extra ones at the end, I'll know. They are not. See, it ends in the same place. Okay, colors, let's see. That's kind of nice. Again, the high contrast makes it look good. I think, personally, white would look nice here. Yeah. Like any of these ones actually look pretty good. Cool. And then the intensity is just the opacity. Let's randomize, see what they get. Yeah. I'll say it again. I don't think that the warmer hairstyles match the colder skin. It just looks weird. It just looks weird. But maybe they're supposed to look weird, you know? Maybe it's a racial thing. Maybe it's not actually weird. Maybe I'm being culturally insensitive. It's possible, right? Yeah, it's quite possible. Okay. Female. Cool. So, god or goddess. Gaia. Goddess of earth, the harvest, and fertility. 5% elemental resistance. Onshan. God of air, sky, stars, and the winds. That's lightning damage and resistance. Athene, goddess of wisdom and art. That's 10% mana. Mitharu, the goddess of order, 5% health and mana. And then Inadon, god of justice, 10% health. And finally Nun. Nun is just 1% extra experience. These guys, ooh, that looks cool. Man, this is kind of sick. These ones have nice slim faces. Let's see. Ah, see, they've got the slanted eyes. They got the, I guess you could call it slightly more oriental look to them, but like at the same time, I guess what it actually is just, it's a more elvish look. That face looks like it should be on an orc. There are no orcs here though to choose from, so interesting. Let's take, I actually really like that face, so skin tones are going to be exactly the same as the males, I take it. Yeah, not a lot of choices, but there are some nice ones. Eyes are nice and big on this face. Let's take the lighter one. Eyeshadow colors. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nothing I really want to put on though. I don't know. I might be in the minority here. I don't know. I think I'm actually in the majority instead of the minority. I don't really like putting eyeshadow on characters. I feel like, and this is my like hot take on character creation and customization. I feel like makeup should always be a post-creation thing. In other words, you should, well, not always. It's like sometimes you understand that there might not be customization afterwards, but I feel that makeup is something that you should be able to change on a whim. As you would in real life, you want to go out on the day, you want to throw some crazy bright lipstick on, eyeshadow, stuff like that, you should be able to do it. On the day, it should be free of charge. That's that. That's how I feel about it. So, you know, some other stuff should be more permanent. Like your actual character's facial structure and all the base things that you set. But I think that stuff like makeup, they should normalize, the way I see it is they should normalize change in makeup after the fact. That's just how I think it should be. Unless you're changing something about the very like core and essence of your character, they should let you change it after the fact. Intensity, okay. Again, that might be a hot take. I don't know if everyone agrees with me on that, but okay, we're making it black so we can look. The hairstyles just look nice on this face. Like, I don't know, man. I like these are new. These are new. These are different. Oh, I love it, dude. The mix of the round face but the sharp features is actually quite striking. It's beautiful. It's really nice. Oh, interesting. Bald head right at the end. There's no rhyme or reason here. Okay. Let's see. Accessories. Jewelry. Still waiting for this to change and wow me. Horns. One horn. Yeah, it's all the same. Eyebrow. Okay. Sure. Nope. There's nothing going on here. Tattoos. Intensity. Oh my god. Every time. Yeah, okay. They're the same, but they look nicer on this face. I mean, unfortunately, I think everything's going to look nicer on this face. To me, at least. That one's a slightly different shape. Do you guys see? Because of the face's contours, it just looks different. Wait, is this unique? No. No, I'm imagining it. I was imagining it. I thought this one might be special, but no. Okay, colors. Okay. 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 Let's randomize. Yeah, dude. This race is pretty. I like this race. I mean, personally, I like the rounder face that they have more, but the sharp ones look nice. I actually think the sharp ones have a place here. Cool. Yeah, I could see myself using one of those. Okay. Dokkalfar. Let's do it. Dokkalfar are renowned as sophisticated students of magic and diplomacy. While they do not shy from conflict, they prefer to resolve disputes subtly and with grace, or efficiency in silence. Oh, stealth, persuasion, and sagecraft. I'd probably go with one of these. So I was wrong. It's not a dark elf. This is more of a regular elf, but it's also a buff elf. Like, look at this guy's muscles. This dude's shredded. He's ripped. Dude, he's jacked to shit. Look at that. Oh my god. So, wisdom, Athene, goddess of wisdom and art, 10% mana. I love it, dude. I love it. Of all the races, this guy's by far, they're the most muscular. Aurelia, goddess of love and beauty. That's extra health and chance to critical hit. That is a really interesting combination. Health and crit hit chance. That's really interesting. I'd rather go for the crit hit, like, damage and chance here. That's Belen, god of death. 1% critical hit and 8% damage. Fate. Lyria, goddess of fate, magic, and luck. That's mana and regen. Mischief is Lupoku's, the goddess of mischief, patron of Bruin. That's poison damage and resistance. And then Nun. That's extra experience. Okay, yeah. Definitely a more regal air to these guys. And it does look like I was sort of almost like right, because the skin color, the tone seems to go pretty far to the side. But let's check the faces out. Like, you can actually go pretty wide on that. Let's take this one. Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay. And it's like it's not a dark, like, blackish color. It's more of a gray, greeny color. Interesting skin color on these guys, huh? Like, really interesting skin color. Okay, eye colors. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. This is not working. There we go, there we go. Okay, now it's working. Either way, you're going to want to pull this down if you're not using it, because it does seem to affect it. Yeah. Stubble color, let's do the intensity max. You guys know how the stubble works already, I guess. You can sort of, yeah, you can sort of do some interesting stuff with it. But I think on this specific character, I'm going to turn it off. And we're going to see what it looks like with it off. This is all the different hair colors, but you're changing the stubble. I don't know if you can actually, so it's the intensity to the lowest. God, sometimes this is just super, yeah, there it's gone. Okay, fine. Hairstyle, let's go. Wow, what the hell? What are these markings? Looks like chicken scratches on his head or something. Very weird. I wonder if the females have that too. I just noticed the sharp goatee. It's kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, these are some at least unique styles here. Somewhat different from what we saw in the other races. That's cool. Not a huge amount, but like there's something at least. I'm gonna take a short style now, at least one like this that doesn't show, well, that doesn't obstruct the face, so that we can do the rest of the stuff. So at least the piercings and stuff need to be visible. These guys are handsome. Yeah, and if you look at the muscles as well, it's like, that's just an added bonus. Kind of nice. I think at least on this race, you get to pick any of these, even the warmer colors, and they work. Like, you pick this red color here, it looks okay, you know? It looks okay. Let's pick the same for the facial here and see how it looks. I wonder if there's going to be anything unique here. That's unique, right? We'll take that one. I think that's the only unique one. The colors on this are the same as the hair colors. For anyone interested, you can change it to match the hair color or be different. It's up to you. Same for the eyebrows. Accessories. Jewelry. Still waiting on those unique ones. I don't think they're going to be here. So I don't think that they really changed or added anything with the Fatesworn expansion. But, you know, the game itself has definitely been updated and changed. However, again, I had not done a character creation video of this, so I wanted to do that and sort of revisit this before too long. And so, yeah, here we are. It's like, yeah, put your arrow right there, please. This is where you can aim your spell. That really did look like a bit of a target. Or like a landing strip or something. Yeah, see, this looks way different. Huh. Okay. All exactly the same. We'll do the colors though, so you guys can see what they look like. Intensity at the bottom there is actually legit just the opacity. So you can change the opacity. As I've mentioned like 6 times already, I like the fact that they give you nice bright colors. I think it's kind of sick. Yeah, okay. Randomize. Let's go. Alright, some of these look good. Man, one forgets how nice the grey hair can actually look if you use it correct. That's a nice color. Look at that. It looks like it has sort of almost highlights in the beard. It's more so the beard style that makes it look like there's highlights. Anyway. Hey, that looks sick. Dude, look at that. So, this tattoo... Insane. They're actually using it to, like, pretty great effect here. Like, this makes it look sort of almost natural. How weird is that? This guy looks like an orc. Well done, game. Well done. Right. Dokkalfar. Female. Oh my god. Literally everyone's favorite right off the bat. I don't need to tell you why. I do not need to tell you why. I won't tell you why. You can sort of just surmise that. Athene, goddess of wisdom and art. That's 10% extra mana. Aurelia, love and beauty. That's 5% extra health. Chance to critical hit, 1%. Belen, the god of death. That's 1% critical hit chance and 8% critical hit damage. I'd take that every time. Lyria, goddess of fate, magic and luck. Patron bonuses is mana and regen. I mean, that could be good as well if you're a caster. 5%, that would add up. Lupoku's goddess of mischief, patron of brewing, that's poison damage and poison resistance, or none. Beholden to no god, your self-sufficiency yields its own rewards. Experience bonus. She might be the poster child for the game. I don't know. I feel like I've seen this face before somewhere. Why did they not let us go down a little bit? I can see they within my reach. Okay. Nice faces. Yeah. Okay. I dig it. Oh yeah, all of these are good. Dude, all of these look really good. I'm going to take the basic one though, because I like it the most, but they all do look good. Cool. So this is not like D&D or Forgotten Realms or whatever. This is its own thing. This world is its own place. And it's kind of fantastic that this lore was all made up. I would have liked it if they had with the expansion or, you know, with the remaster actually added more races and more choices here, but I do not think they did. I think that this is all still mostly the same. Eyeshadow. I don't know if it's completely the same, but yeah. Okay, that's the darkness. Lipstick. The lipstick is nice. Good bright colors. I will leave it to the randomizer to give us some good lipstick choices and displays. That's a nice hairstyle. Because it probably will. Okay. That might be unique as well. I'm not sure. This one too. I don't know. Like, it's all a bit of a blur at this point. Because we're on the last one already. So I've seen so many female styles that I'm not even 100% that these are... That's going to be... Yeah, okay. I think it's the same as the other elves. But there might be some differences. There might be. I personally think that this one is different. I like it. Hair colors. Let's have a look. This is again one of those races that just looks good with the greys, with the blondes, with the browns, and with the reds and the blacks. Like, this just looks nice with anything. The skin color is pretty versatile in that regard. Like, I'll go grey. Yeah, and that just looks nice. Grey on both. Jewelry. They got some big ears, huh? Alright. Cool. Tattoos. Much the same. Mostly the same. All the same, actually. Interesting how that changes from race and sex to sex. And race to race. face to face. It's more actually face to face, yeah. From face to face, that thing changes. I really like this one as well. It reminds me of the cool new tattoos they added on the Final Fantasy Bunny Boys. But colors, here we go. Not as, like, inspired in terms of the design, but pretty nice. Overall, pretty nice. Big fan. Intensity is just the brightness, as you can see. And then let's randomize. Oh, yeah. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. There's that face again. That's the base one. I like that some of the faces seem to have different emotions than the others. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Anyway, that's about it. So if you confirm here, then it's going to throw you into the actual game. You'll choose your name of your character. I think there's actually a cutscene first, then you choose the name of your character, and you can take it from there. But a decent selection. Now, it's not too crazy or out there. Like, you don't have any bestial races. You don't have any, like, lizard people, funny small races, massive races. They're all pretty humanoid in how they look and how they appear from the creation standpoint here. But like, again, a story is being told here that's apparently quite epic. And, you know, this world itself, it has a lot going on in it. And for all of it to make sense, these are your choices, if you know what I'm saying. So it's from a storytelling point of view, from the game's point of view, there's a reason that you are playing as these races. And it's pretty cool. I like it. I think especially for a game that came out in 2012 initially, they did great on the remaster. The characters look crisp and clear. The style is definitely something that carried over well into the remaster and into 2021. And yeah, I'm pretty keen to see how this Fatesworn expansion is received. That's sick. So, let me know which your favorite was. I'm personally a fan of the Dokkalfar. The males look cool. Females are obviously a highlight. But I like their bonuses as well. But the others are good too. Like, all of these are pretty cool. Like, I kind of like the Varani as well. The Mercantile and the Lockpicking, Detect Hidden, that stuff's kind of nice. They spread all of the options around quite nicely to make them all quite appealing. So, I personally think that I'd probably be okay with any of them. So let me know what you thought. Check back here soon for more. Tell me if you're enjoying this game or if you have enjoyed the game over the years. It has obviously been out for a while. I'd love to hear about it. But that's it. Again, check back here soon for more. Give it a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. Most importantly, happy Kingdoms of Amalur, Re-Reckoning, and the Fatesworn expansion. Happy that.